guys, it's me, Christina Marie. I am showing you guys today the Studio Pro by BH Cosmetics. These are a wet, a dry palette. You can wet the eyeshadow to give it more of a metallic look. This is what it looks like when you purchase it online. See, it says dual effect wet and dry eyeshadow. So when you wet them, they become a tad bit more metallic looking and a lot more pigmented, but they're fine if you don't wet them. And I did want to show you guys close up to my eye a quick just little peek on how I did this eye makeup, how it looks on the skin as well. So please, before we get to that video, if you could push that thumbs up button, the little subscribe button, and the tiny little bell next to the subscribe button for notifications of new videos. Let's go ahead and just jump into that video. When you open it up, let's go ahead and swatch just a few of these colors on my hand. I'm gonna just go ahead and grab some of these with my fingertips and we're gonna swatch away. I got 5 fingers and I'm gonna show you guys, are these pigmented? Do they do a difference when they're wet or do they not? So here we go, here's the 4. Wow, look at those colors and the dark one underneath. Those are pretty. Now, let's go ahead and wet my fingertips and see, or wet the shadow. Wet my fingertips, what's the shadow? I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and wet them and see if they're actually more pigmented than this, because they do say a wet and a dry shadow. So yeah, I'm just dipping my finger in a little bit of water and I'm gonna swatch the exact same colors. The color does change, look at that. So they become like, this is soft and they become a little bit more pigmented when they're wet. This is the dark brown wet. And obviously that was the darker brown with no water and just my finger. It's the dark one. Wow. Okay guys, so I'm gonna say that when you actually wet the color, it looks 100% dark and pigmented like in the actual palette here. When you don't wet it, it looks like the color just in a little bit like a softer powdery look. I mean, that's a huge difference. Look at that. So that is the soft powdery look with no water and this is water. That is huge. Okay guys, so what did you think? I am wearing the color on my eyelid. I put it all over as a base and I am using it under the eye here. I think that they're pretty, I really do. I think that they're not as bling blingy. So when I put a wet eyeshadow on, I expect it to be extremely foiled, or which they are if you look at them. But that's not like so super extreme. I would say that these are really, really good if you guys don't want to wear like extremely bold colors, because this here is obviously like more of a neutral palette. Even when I go to like these darker shades, let me just show you. I mean, you can see that they still have like that softness to them, that like, it's not like super bold. So this is an everyday palette that if you guys can wear every day, anywhere, everywhere if you want. But I dislike the fact that there is no matte, and that's why I had to go grab a dark matte to put in the corner and the crease, because I think a shimmer all over the eye sometimes can look a tad bit overwhelming, if you want to put it that way. The colors, they are, like I said, they are foiled when you wet them, but they're not like extreme foiled. They're more like a moderate, mild foiled. It looks really pretty though. Don't get me wrong, it looks really pretty. So for you girls out there that want a palette that's cheap, it costs, I don't know, a few bucks, and you want the versatility of having it like a foiled look, but not overly foiled, and you want the versatility of having more of a softer look, this would be a palette for you guys to go get. I'll link the BH Cosmetics website below. No, this is not sponsored. Obviously, I buy all of my makeup, and I just wanted to kind of share this. You know, every time I buy some new makeup, I have to turn on the camera and share it with you guys. You guys tell me, do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know in the comment section down below. But while you're down there, if you could hit that thumbs up button, the little subscribe button, and the tiny little bell next to it for notifications of new videos, and give this video a thumbs up, please, please, please. Anyways, I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.